Hey guys, welcome back to Ancient Crimes, long time no see, and a big Mother's Day to all you lovely mothers out there. Now, did we all see the beautiful, lovely post that Gypsy did dedicating to Dee Dee? Didn't you see it? Neither did I, because she didn't do it, did she?
Accept it and move on.
Are we surprised? Because I'm not surprised. I mean, seriously, what were we expecting from this girl? Nothing, clearly. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing that she didn't say anything, honestly. I mean, if she said anything, would it have been any better than last year?
Go do it on your own platform, but I'm not going to see it in my comments.
Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about her so-called apology video that she did to Ryan a few days ago.
You fell in love with a piece of shit like me.
Remember how Ryan decided to expose some of Gypsy's text messages showing that she had reached out to him just after having a baby because she was jealous that he might be dating somebody else? And she didn't like that he did that. So she decides to clap back by revealing his personal information, which he's like, hey, that's defamation. You can't be doing that. So he tried to reach out to her dad, who she also exposed the text messages of. And then she does her little clap back video, trying to be like little Miss Tough Girl.
You punch at me, I punch back 10 times harder.
You punch at me, I punch back 10 times harder. Ooh, she's a tough girl, isn't she? I mean, she's basically threatening Ryan, like, if you keep coming at me and exposing my little messages, I'm going to show even more stuff and I'm going to ruin your life. Because that's the sort of girl she is. Now, clearly she thought she was Little Miss Hotshot doing this, but I guess she had second thoughts because then she puts out this little so-called apology video to Ryan, clearly trying to manipulate him and to shut him up. Because I think she was scared that he might have even more dirt on her that she doesn't want in the public eye. No. So let's have a look at this video and see what she has to say, shall we?
So this video is going to be for Ryan Anderson, and if you're not Ryan Anderson, then keep scrolling. But I know y'all watch.
I know y'all watch. I know y'all watch. I mean, really, if you really wanted it to be private, then why wouldn't you just send it to him privately? And don't give me the whole, oh, he probably blocked me. We both know he's still in contact with your dad. So you could have sent it through your father. You could have got another number. There's plenty of avenues you could have gone down privately. You didn't have to do it on a public forum. The reason why you did is because you want the whole world to see it and hopefully side with you. Am I right? I think I am. Let's keep going.
I want you to know that it is extremely hard to watch you have to go through these emotions. And I understand that when you are doing live streams, you're speaking your truth. You're speaking your mind and your peace. And I'm never going to filter you for doing that. But
she understands. She understands. Like here, she's trying to paint the picture. She understands what you're going through, Ryan. She gets it. She wants you to speak your truth. But, did you hear that?
But
there's that magical word. But we all know that everything she said up to this point is a load of horse rot because now she's reached the but word. When you reach the but word, now we hear what she really thinks. She's gearing herself up here. She's emotionally trying to. Okay, here we go. Let's bring on the emotions. Let's bring on the waterworks. Come on. You can do it, Gypsy. You can do it. This is what she's thinking in her head. She's gearing herself up mentally to bring on the show, the theatrics.
But whenever you put out text messages between you and I that I think are sacred, that should, in my opinion, be sacred between us.
What, like the text messages you've been exposing of Ryan? Aren't those sacred? What about those text messages? The messages you keep putting out in your Life After Lockup series. Remember them ones that you got Bree to expose to the world? Remember those ones too? What are you talking about? Here we go. Hypocritical Gypsy's out to play. Come on, Gypsy. You've lost it now. You've lost it. You could have had an apology. You could have kept it nice, but now you're talking horse rot. Now you're talking rubbish, okay?
There are very few people I trust in this world. And I have always counted you as one of them.
That's a manipulation tactic. That's like, you don't give a rat's about Ryan. You don't give a rat's. If you trusted him so much, then why did you leave him and your excuse was that he scared you? Remember that? Apparently he scared you in the bathroom. Remember that? But apparently he's the only person in the world you can trust? Really? You're trying to manipulate the guy to shut him up. That is what you're doing right now. Pure manipulation right there.
So whenever I reached out to you, when I was 2 weeks postpartum, I didn't know how to handle my emotions. I just had a baby. My whole life changed. I don't regret having Aurora. I don't. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. But I leaned on you. I leaned on you because I trust you.
Okay, that part doesn't make any sense. Because Ryan's never exposed any of that. Ever. He's never said that you reached out, about your struggles with Aurora. Not once has he ever. He's never shown that. Like, you're exposing yourself right now. You're telling us that you've reached out to him just after having a baby because you wanted to confide in him. Like, you're telling us, the public, this. You're exposing this, Gypsy. Ryan's never exposed this. So how are you saying that he's done something? Like, he hasn't done anything bad. You're angry that he is showing your jealousy. That is what you're angry at. You're angry that he's shown that you are a jealous little person, that you don't want him to move on with somebody else. He has never once mentioned that you reached out after having the baby and that you're struggling with that. Not once. Not once.
When I felt distant from Ken during those first few weeks postpartum, I vented to you. I told you everything that was on my heart and in my head. And I thought that that was going to stay between us.
It did. It did stay between you. You're telling us now. Ryan, has never told us that you had issues with Ken. Ryan's never exposed that. You're exposing it, Gypsy. So you had a baby and you had issues with Ken. You decided to go reach out to your ex? Who kept your secret? He's never exposed you. You're telling us this now. It's like, okay, interesting. I mean, I don't know where you're going with this. Clearly, you don't have a script. You should really, if you're going to do a video like this, you should really kind of think about what you're going to say. Because you're voluntarily exposing yourself and giving us some juicy information that you probably don't want in the public, but now it's out there. We all know it now. So you and Ken had issues, huh? Just after the baby, and then you go and talk to your ex. I wonder who else you talked to. Interesting. But yeah, Ryan didn't expose you, Gypsy. It wasn't Ryan, it was you.
And I think what gets to me, and I vented this to your mom, is that you have your TikTok personality, and then you have the real Ryan Anderson. And those two are two completely different people.
You even vented to his mother. You are talking to his mother still? Why? Why are you talking to your ex's mother? And why do you care about his TikTok personality and his real... I don't think they're different. I think he's been pretty consistent. I think the person who's different is you. That's who I think. And I think we're slowly starting to see more and more of your personality as your pro is coming to an end. That's what I think. So I don't think it's Ryan's personality that is the fake personality here. I don't think that at all.
So when I see you on TikTok, acting the way you do, talking the way you do, doing your polls, that's not the man that I married. The man that I married went on Facebook once a month because I asked him to. You didn't do social media. You didn't care.
You didn't care. You weren't going to do anything without my permission. You didn't want to be in the public eye. You were going to take my secrets to the grave like Nicholas Goldajan. That's what you were going to do, Ryan. You were never going to expose me. I was allowed to talk crap about you all the time, but you're not allowed to expose me. No, that's not the man I married. I didn't get involved with men who have a mind of their own. No, I get involved with men who sit and do what I ask and do what they're told. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Gypsy? That's the sort of men you want, isn't it? You don't want men who speak for themselves. No, no.
It was never about the public back then. And it's so hard to see what you have become.
Let's watch that bit again. I like this bit.
And it's so hard to see what you have become.
I'm tearing up. So sad. It's so emotional. Oh, can you see the tears running down my face? I have to wipe them away. Come on, Gypsy. Really? Really, Gypsy? I'm sorry, that's the funniest part. The crap that she's trying to show. This is what she thinks she's this great actress. I mean, yeah, you are pretty good at lying, Gypsy, but this is a bit, I mean, it is funny to watch, isn't it?
I don't care.
Oh, I thought that was funny. But yeah, she's trying to manipulate Ryan, clearly. Clearly she's trying to manipulate him to make her feel guilty, you know, to be the man that she married. You know, keep her secrets, Ryan. Keep them.
So yeah, I get mad, I get frustrated, I get angry because I know that that's not you.
I know that that's not you, Ryan.
Where's the person that came to visit me when we had an argument and I told you don't come, and then you showed up anyway?
That bit doesn't make sense either because, you know, when was this? Was this when you were in jail or something? You told him not to come? Because, you know, what about when you guys were married and he wanted to try and see you? You wouldn't let him go see you then, you know? So I don't know what the hell, I don't know what you're spouting here, my dear. I do not know what you're trying to get out. It doesn't, half the stuff she says doesn't even make much sense. You know, she's just throwing out crap.
Where's the person that was there for me whenever my parents were on the edge of a divorce? And Christy didn't pick up the phone for 3 weeks. And you were all I had.
Oh, okay. Again, you're volunteering this information, Gypsy. Ryan never said any of this. You're the one exposing your dirty laundry right now. So your parents are going to get a divorce, were they? Woo! I don't think Christy would like that information out in the public. I'm going to guess you got into a lot of trouble when you posted this video. I think one of the reasons why this video is down and that you got rid of it is probably because Christy probably got really angry and said, you got to get that video down. You can't have that in the public. I mean, who are you to expose this? Who are you to say this? I mean, it's not your information. You know, that's between Christy and Rod. I mean, hey, I don't mind the gossip, but honestly, you shouldn't be actually saying this online. I mean, what? I don't get what's in this girl's head sometimes. I don't know if she does it on purpose. Because honestly, this is like content gold right now. I mean, you're spilling all the tea, Gypsy. It ain't Ryan, it's you. You're giving us all the goss right now. Yeah, I don't think Christy or Rod would have been happy. I'm pretty sure you caused a lot of drama putting this video up.
I hate that we keep doing this back and forth, trying to hurt each other, but we're not trying to hurt each other, we're trying to hurt each other's reputations.
You're trying to hurt Ryan's reputation. Let's keep it real, Gypsy. You're the one that exposed Ryan's information.
Just as much dirt as you have on me, I have on you, honey.
When you know that could seriously harm his career. You're the one trying to ruin people's reputations. You don't have a reputation to ruin, doll. You don't have a reputation to ruin. Like, come on. You're the girl who unalived her mother and who keeps making a mess of herself online. That's your reputation. It's never going to get any better. Definitely can't get any worse. I mean, yeah. So I don't know where you're going with this. Clearly, again, another manipulation tactic to try and get Ryan to feel sorry for her and to put him in his place, to get him to not expose her dirty secrets. But hell, you're doing it on your own just fine. You don't need Ryan. You're doing it all by yourself.
I hate the fact that we are trying to be at war with each other, but I know I just want the best for you. I want you to be happy. I want you to move on. I want you to move on with someone that's going to make you happy, that's going to love you like you should be loved.
What? What a load of rot. I mean, The reason this whole thing happened is because you didn't like him moving on with someone else. That's the whole reason this whole fiasco started. Because you couldn't handle the fact that maybe he's moving on with another influencer. And you couldn't deal with that. You couldn't handle that. So what a load of rot that you want him to move on and find someone else. Who? Are you going to pick the person for him? You know, if he has your approval, it'll be okay. Who exactly do you want him to be with? Come on, Gypsy, really? This is just, I mean, honestly, the things you talk about is a load of rot.
And I know that it's hard because I get it. I did you wrong, and I'm sorry for that. But every time we would text each other, every time we would talk on the phone, you wouldn't really bring that up.
He wouldn't bring it up. Not once he ever mentioned that you cheated on him and he was upset. Really, Gypsy? Really? Not once? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Not really.
Seeing that text message that you released, for what? For what? Because you wanted to show that you are the truth teller on TikTok? Well, that hurt my trust. And so yes, in turn, I put out personal information of yours that I knew that you didn't want out there.
That hurt my trust. When you exposed that I texted you after I just had a baby and that I was jealous that you were with another woman. It hurt my trust. After I cheated on you, it hurt my trust. Okay.
And so yes, in turn, I put out personal information of yours that I knew that you didn't want out there. And it was wrong, and it was below the belt, and it was too far, and I'm sorry. Even if you give me many other jabs, I won't put out anything else about you.
Yeah, right, Gypsy, come on. I can't wait for him to put out another jab because we know you're going to go off the hinges again. Like, as if. I'd like to see if you can stick to it. You can't. Look, we know you can't. You can't stick to anything you say.
I know that in your heart you care about me. I know in your heart that you are a good person. And I'm just sorry.
Let's watch that again. Let's watch it. This is just so genuine. These tears are so genuine. Let's watch it again.
And I'm just sorry.
I'm just sorry. Every time she tries to cry, it makes me laugh. Does that mean I lack empathy? I think it's not that. I think it's because we know it's a load of rot, eh? Come on, Gypsy. Oh my God. Ryan, I hope you're not buying this crap. I really, really hope he didn't actually feel sorry for her because, yeah. I really hope not. I really hope not.
I'm sorry that you fell in love with a piece of shit like me.
Oh, the tears. The tears are just so genuine, aren't they, guys? Oh.
I always said Ken was my love, is my love. But you were my comfort.
What does that actually mean, Gypsy? Like, first of all, you couldn't get it right that you said Ken was my love. Oops, is my love. Like, you had to correct yourself then. Like, is he? Is he still your love? I don't know. But Ryan was your comfort. I mean, what a compliment. What a compliment. Ryan, she never loved ya, but you were her comfort. You were her comfort, Ryan, so you got to keep on comforting her. Because that's your role that she's decided to set for you. You're the comforter boy. I mean, what is Ken thinking when he sees this? Honestly, if I was Ken, I'd be like, what are you saying? What's going on? I don't know. Are they together? I don't know. Apparently it was. She had to fix it, though. She changed that quick. Apparently he is still her love. I don't know. But you're not her comfort, Ken. You're not her comfort. That role has been filled. You're not the comfort boy. I don't want to know what your role is. But anyway, that's Ryan's role. Good old Ryan, eh? Aren't you? Don't you feel loved, Ryan? Don't you feel loved?
You were my safe place because I knew you never would hurt me.
Again, when you left, Didn't you say he scared you? That you felt terrified? You know, he had you in the bathroom. You know, he was abusive. Didn't you say that when you left him? So, but this guy's your comfort. This guy is the one guy you can trust in the whole entire world. I mean, get your facts straight, dear. Get your facts straight, you know?
I don't know what you think the alternative could be between you and I. I can't keep texting you. I can't keep talking to you. I have a whole family. I'm in a committed relationship. I have a daughter with this man. Like, do you understand what position I'm in?
You're making it sound like you two are having more of a relationship than we actually realize. How often do you text Ryan? I mean, clearly Ryan hasn't exposed you. He's exposed one text message, right? He doesn't expose you very often. I can't wait if he ever does. I can't wait. I really hope he does, but he hasn't. You're exposing yourself just fine, and basically what you're saying, I can't keep texting. I've got a family now. How often do you text this guy? Like, what's going on here, Gypsy? What's going on at the end? You got to tell this to yourself. It's like you're trying to convince yourself here. You can't keep texting your exes, Gypsy. You have a baby and you're in a relationship, you know? You don't keep texting your exes because you need a little comfort. You know, I don't know who you're trying to convince here. I feel like you're trying to convince yourself. That's what I think.
But you will always have a place in my heart, and we will always have those good memories together. That has to be it. Some people come in our lives for a season, others for a reason. And the reason you came in my life was to show me that I need to be a better person.
I mean, that ending is just funny, isn't it? The reason Ryan came into her life is to show her to be a better person. That's the reason he came into your life, because from what I can see, ever since Ryan came into your life, you've been a horrible person. You cheated on him, you had a baby, you humiliated him, you exposed his text messages.
I don't care.
Yeah, I can see Ryan really showed you how to be a better person. It's not your fault, Ryan. I'm just saying, for her to talk crap like this and to say that you're the reason she wanted to be a better person. Come on. You've done nothing but be the opposite of that. You've been like the worst human ever. You really have. And you're not getting any better.
Bitch.
What's next? What's next? What is next, Gypsy? I mean, this has been entertaining. I have to say, I had fun watching this. I did not feel any empathy towards you. I'm sorry. You know, I usually do, you know, get upset if someone is hurting. But no, it made me laugh. I found this to be quite comedic. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Did you guys feel empathy when you watched this? Did you feel her tears were real? Or did you laugh like me? Are we just crazy people? I think we are a little crazy. But I think we're also, you know, pretty on board with the fact that she is full of crap. She is full of rot. That everything that comes out of her mouth is just manipulative crap. And it's just funny. It's just funny. Let me know. Did you guys laugh? I laughed. I mean, maybe I'm a little sadist, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't care. I don't think I'm as bad as Gypsy anyway. But let me know what you guys think. Did you get any feeling of empathy towards her at all? Or did you see it like me? Do you just see that she's just trying to be a manipulative little shite and that she's trying to control Ryan because she's scared of what he will expose? And Ryan, please expose her, because I can't. I really want more. I want more. I mean, I'd love to see what else she wrote to him, because clearly there is more to this. Clearly she has texted some things that maybe she doesn't want Ken to find out. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.